Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Eastern Popgress, episode 2. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Kaylie.
And today we're going to be giving you some really good, juicy pop culture news. So, our first thing is a happy St. Patrick's Day, because we won't have one.
Yeah, we won't have one. We're on spring break, actually.
Yeah, I'm so excited to sit and do nothing.
Nothing whatsoever. No progress, no work.
No school, no annotated bibliographies. Lord,
Damn straight.
I just might explode. Anyway, okay, so first today we're going to be getting into some music news. If you'll do the slide, Kaylie.
Oh.
I think you're up first.
It looks very aggressive on the screen. So Sabrina Carpenter tickets went on sale for her extra leg of the U.S. tour. Mm-hmm. So I obviously wanted to get tickets for Nashville.
Well, yeah, of course.
And there's 2 days in Nashville. And I said, okay, I at least should get, something, because there's 2 days. And she's already performed in Nashville.
Yeah.
And I got pre-sale code, but not the Cash App pre-sale code.
Oh, is
not
that one new earlier?
Yes.
Oh.
It was earlier. I logged in. And I'm looking at the Ticketmaster thing. Literally everything was gone or reserved for the Cash App pre-sale that had happened an hour before. So even though there were tickets, oh my god.
Oh, that's a good sound effect.
That's really loud too.
Is it?
Yes.
I won't do it.
Okay.
It's kind of cool though. I like it.
Even though there were tickets left and I was going to give them my money.
How much were they? Did it tell you?
They, on the side it said they started at 50, but...
Started at means there's one seat at 50 in the very back and the rest of them are $5,000.
And I would have been fine with that.
$5,000?
Not $5,000, $50.
$50, well, yes.
That's how much my Olivia tickets were.
Oh.
And I was not even in the worst $50 seats. Dang. I was probably in the best $50 seats there were.
What's the cheapest concert you've ever been to? Because mine, I saw Chaperone for $15.
It would be Olivia's. Because I've only been to two. I've been to Olivia's concert and then I went to a music festival. And that was $300.
Oh.
So.
Technically, mine was Pride. You just had to pay $15 to get in. But Chaperone was performing, so I
for Kentuckiana.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so I lost the war and I'm really upset, but my mom got me a Sabrina Carpenter shirt at the deals bin thing.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. So I got a t-shirt. What did you
lost the war.
I lost the war, but I got a t-shirt, so
there
it's
you
okay.
Oh. Oh boy. All right, everybody. So we are now going to be discussing Lady Gaga's newest release. Mayhem came out on Friday. I stayed up and heard it. The minute it came out, I played it all. So basically, it's 10 out of 10. Gaga is back. The world is never going to be the same ever again. This is a pop culture reset, and it's great. And there are some haters, I will say. I've seen some people on Twitter being like, I'm not gagging.
What do you mean?
What do you
Lady
mean?
Gaga.
What do you mean? This is Lady Gaga. But I think that's a positive thing because people also said that art pop was not good when it came out, and it's everyone's favorite now. So
yeah,
I don't know, whatever.
I haven't listened to anything other than Disease and
you got it.
Abracadabra and 10 seconds of what Andrew showed me earlier.
You've heard Die With a Smile. That's the last song on the album.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the album.
Yeah. So that one's really good. Duh.
So I've heard 3 songs.
All 3 that you've heard, what would you say about them though?
I like Disease and Die With a Smile. I like the vibe of Abracadabra. I wish there were more lyrics that meant something.
Okay. That's understandable. That's
but the music video eats down.
Yes, it does.
It's so good.
Yes, it does. Basically, it's very similar to her earlier stuff, like The Fame and Born This Way, her earlier 2 albums, but it's very new. It's fresh. She's rejuvenated. It's matured. It's the same vibe, but it's so much better. And it's also very the song I played you, it's kind of disco-y, and a little bit Michael Jackson
Little
in a way.
70s,
There's a little
80s,
something.
yeah.
She's tiptoeing in, and I think it's so good. My top 5. This is in no particular order because I really can't narrow down. But I have Abracadabra, Garden of Eden, Perfect Celebrity, Killa, and Zombie Boy. So those are my faves, but you have to listen and give us a little review
I'll
next
have
week.
to. I'll give you a review next week. I will.
Okay.
Okay. I actually, didn't I say I was going to listen to Luther last week? I did. I did listen to it all the way through, and I
Okay.
actually really like it. I really like the sound.
Good.
And it has, wait.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
wait,
while you
wait,
look
wait,
that
wait,
while
wait,
you
wait.
look that up, I did not listen. And I completely forgot about this conversation. So,
It's okay. Where's my mouse? I keep losing it. Okay.
well, I'll talk about song of the week while you're looking that up. So, my song of the week is gonna go ahead and be "Garden of Eden" by Lady Gaga. I don't know. This is the first new one on the album, and I think that's probably why it's like my favorite so far because I've heard it the most. Because every time I replay the album, there's Disease, Abracadabra, and then this one. So this is the one that I've heard the most out of the newest ones. So I like her. She's my fave so far. But yeah,
Okay. Word. I looked it up. Luther has SZA on it, so obviously it's vibes. It's
Yup.
good. I love it,
Yup.
actually. So that was my update on that. And I actually don't know if I even talked about that last time, so I don't remember.
perfect.
Okay.
I
perf.
think we did. I think we
think-
did.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just
I just brought it up to say I didn't listen to it last time.
hey, I brought it up and still didn't listen to it. And what? What are you gonna do about it?
Okay, my song of the week is Let the Rain Come Down by Brent Cobb. I think he's a smaller country artist, but he was nominated for a Grammy a few
Oh.
years ago. So, he slays. I really like it. It's kind of more rock country, I think, and giving like Willie Nelson kind of vibes.
Ooh, okay. I
Yep.
think that maybe I'd like it. I don't know. I'm not a huge country fan, but just because I'm like very much a music person and not a lyric person. Like it's like the background stuff that like gets me vibing. But I think I might like that actually.
Yeah, it sounds really good, but also I like it because some of the lyrics, like, it's like, she put a curse on me,
Oh.
and now my crops won't grow, and I'm like, that's the countryest thing I've
That
ever heard.
yeah, my
like,
crops
that's
won't grow.
Appalachian backwoods country.
Well, yes, of course.
Not just my girl in my truck. It's
That's
this
Sa-
witchy woman.
That's
put a
Salem witch
curse on me.
trials.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, an
Yeah.
Appalachian woman would do that.
And
I
what?
would do that.
And you have.
And I have.
She has experience actually.
I have cursed a man.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope, not at all. Okay.
Nope.
So moving on from songs of the week. Okay.
To TV. Oh boy.
We got TV. We got White Lotus. Okay. So with this White Lotus episode, I'm reminded over and over again that Jason Isaacs plays an SEC dad way too well.
Okay, now which one of these is going to be Jason Isaacs?
Jason Isaacs is that man in the blue.
Okay, top corner.
So he played Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter movies, like Draco Malfoy's dad.
You're
That's him.
kidding.
He's such a good actor, and yeah, I feel like he was in something that was like colonial setting
Okay.
at some point, but he's in this right now, and
Love
he's so
it.
good. He's literally British,
Oh.
and he can do a North Carolina dad accent so good, like it's
Love.
crazy. And yeah, so they're from North Carolina, like I said, and
He doesn't have his hair anymore. That like
No.
long, luscious. I
That
bet
was
that
a wig,
was
babe.
most definitely a wig, but
the wig.
I feel like we could have kept it going.
You thought that was real?
No, I didn't think that was real Aaron Nathaniel Rennick Jones. Dropping your full name on this podcast.
What was the third one?
Aaron Nathaniel Rennick Jones.
Rennick?
Yep.
How do you spell that?
Renick.
Yeah.
What's that from?
It's my mother's maiden name.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
He's just classy like that. He's got 4 names.
Wow, my brother has 4 names.
Really?
Aaron, Allen, Glenn, Elliott. He has the 2 grandpa's names.
Is there something with Aaron's and 4 names? I bet there's a correlation
Maybe.
there. We got to get down to that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hey, nobody cares.
I quit the podcast.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit.
I quit. I'm being made fun of. Like, don't even.
Okay. So, in this episode, well, actually, I was going to talk about how everyone's memeing his wife in the show. I actually don't know the actress's name that plays her, but she also does a North Carolina accent very well. And she was on some morning talk show, and she was like saying the things in the show that she likes to say in a country accent, and it's Piper, tsunami. That
I love that. And I love that. She looks like the peach lady. Do you know who I'm talking about?
no.
The lady who's eating peaches on TikTok. I think her username is literally just the peach lady, but she has these like peaches from Costco and she can't get into them. And she's like fighting with the jar and she's like, I just want a peach. And then she's
feel like
drinking
I
the
have seen
juice
that.
and it's like halfway gone. And she's like, let's try the juice. Hey, you already drank half of it. I don't know who you're fooling.
Let's just now try the juice. Okay.
Anyway.
So yeah, that, and in the episode, I'm really hoping they had a prosthetic for this, but why was I flashed by Jason Isaac?
Oh.
Isaacs. Whatever. Yeah, he was like, okay, he was not high. He was like drugging? Girl, I don't know.
Girl.
On,
He was tripping.
He was tripping on his wife's lorazepam because he just kept taking so much of it because he's super anxious about him being found out for fraud.
Oh.
And so he just turns his cell phone off and just acts like it's not happening and just keeps taking his wife's lorazepam, and then he's losing his mind. So he has just like a robe and he's just walking around the little resort they have, and then
What?
that was weird.
I yawned. I'm sorry.
I was like, the sound cut out. He's just walking around the little resort and he's talking to his family, and he like opened his leg a little bit and then it was just full frontal. It was awful.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Yeah, spooky.
What's
as-
this show called again?
White
Okay,
Lotus.
thank you.
Yeah, you gotta lock into that.
Um,
That was like when Nosferatu, he stood up and then just like full on Dracula penis right in front of me. I was like, okay, did we need that? Did we need that one?
This is the second time we've talked about this in the past 24 hours.
Now I wonder. Now take a guess and think about why that is, Aaron. It's because you're gay.
Oh, that's it. That's what
Yeah.
they've been saying.
That's
It's
yeah.
what
The
they've
rumors
been
are true.
I haven't seen this for all two, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, that happened in this, and he's just losing it the whole episode, and
Love
it's
it.
kind of crazy. And my second point, Lisa from Blackpink.
I was literally about to ask. Is that looks like Lisa
That
from
is
Blackpink?
Lisa.
Oh my god.
I forgot her name in the show, but her and the guy right behind her, I think it's Guy Talk. They're having a cutie little romance, and I love it so much. And he's like super sweet, and he's like the entrance like guy who like watches the cars go in and stuff. Like
Like a usher porter.
it was like, you know, like the ticket booth at Dollywood. It's like that, but like
ticket
he
booth at
just
Dollywood.
opens the gate thingy.
Yeah.
But they're so cute, and
Aw.
I know it's gonna kill somebody, and it's going to break my heart.
If they better not kill Lisa.
They better not.
They
kill
better
Lisa.
not. She's the only reason I might watch this season. If there's no Jennifer Coolidge,
Yeah.
I'm coming for her.
Hey, maybe she's still alive. We don't know.
You may never know.
We don't know.
My theory from last episode, it could be coming true.
And it kind of leaves on a cliffhanger with the three women that are in the right corner, the 3 white women. They were like hanging out with this guy from the resort, and then they kept asking me like, can we go somewhere like more fun and not as laid back as this relaxation resort that we picked to go to? So they're like, where can we go party? And they asked this guy, and at first he sends them to like an old lady resort, and then they're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And then they like drag him along to actually take them somewhere fun, and then he shows up with these 2 other guys, and I'm so sketched out by them. So I'm very scared. I don't know what's going on, but that was my breakdown of that. And am I next again?
I think so.
I think I am next. Okay. Holy crap. There we go. Those are so green. You can't see nothing.
It's okay. You get the gist.
You get the gist.
It's Formula One.
It is Formula One. Drive to Survive Season 7 dropped last week on March 7th, so 3 days ago.
Okay.
And it covers last season, 2020, the 2024 season. And 2025 season starts this weekend.
Whoa.
So super excited for that. It starts in Australia.
Hey, I got a question for you, Kaylie, real quick.
Yes.
Speaking of driving, do you have any opinions on who you think will win the Piston Cup this year? Because
That's a tough one.
I don't know.
Guys, that's a
Jackson
tough
Storm is really coming up in the rankings, but also I hear Cruz Ramirez is looking to make us come back as well.
Wow. Well, I just hope it's not Lightning McQueen. I think he's like
he's retired.
Yeah, good. He's won too much. We gotta get him out of there.
He won 7. He's the GOAT. Him or the King.
I know. Let somebody else have a try.
I think the GOAT personally is the King, but Lightning.
Which one's that?
The one he pushed at the end of Cars 1.
Oh.
He won 7, the same amount, but in like 40 years.
Yeah. Is he blue?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
The Dinoco one.
Yes. Yeah. No, he's cool. He's T.
Kayla, did you have to look up? You think Lewis Hamilton? He's a Cars character?
Yes. Wait, let it load. Let it load.
Lewis, is he yellow up there?
No, that's not him. That's Jeff Corbett. Who was that?
Close up. Hit that X.
There it is. Look.
You can see. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
That is Lewis Hamilton.
That is crazy.
In Cars, and yes, he did voice him.
Has he won any Piston Cups?
He definitely can. He's won a bunch of world championships.
That's not what matters. We care about the Piston Cup.
You know who I went to win the Piston Cup?
Does he look like a NASCAR to you?
No, go down and look. He'll probably tell you.
He'll probably tell you.
No, look at his stats.
He'll tell you.
He's a British Grand Touring racer.
He's British.
Portrayed by himself.
Are British people
portrayed by Michael Randolph?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Michael A.J. Randolph is Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
That's his pronouns.
That's great.
Scroll down and
himself.
See if he's won any Piston Cups. Let's look at his stats.
Cars 2. How did I not see him?
Well, this movie came out in 2011. So
Cars 2? I definitely watched.
No,
Cars
I watched it, but did you know you're racing back then?
I guess not. I didn't know any of them. I don't remember.
Was at the World Grand Prix welcome party in Tokyo with Jeff Corbett, which is apparently another racer.
Oh, we got 3rd place.
And both Greek.
Well, yeah, Lightning got first, right?
I really just don't remember.
This is the spy one, so.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I do remember.
This is the worst one.
Yeah.
What?
Cars 1 and 3 are goated. When I was in Disney, I cried when I watched Cars 1.
Oh my God! I still like Cars 2. I thought the spy one was cool.
That was cool. Yeah, that's the last movie my grandma saw in theaters.
And then tell me,
No, she's still alive. She just doesn't go to the movie theater.
I was like, oh, okay.
We tried to get her to watch the Elvis movie since she had a crush on Elvis back in the day. But.
See, I wanted my great grandma to watch that one, but she didn't. She never went. So.
Okay, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Well, since he got 3rd this time around, I would say he definitely
we're hoping for first.
It's gonna be running for first. Okay.
Love it.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And I want that hippie van to win.
Oh, what's his name? I don't remember his name.
I don't either. That hippie van. I remember that little guy with the tires.
Oh,
and that's it.
And he waits for the light. He's like, the 3rd blink is slower.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That's king.
So, everyone's starting to talk about documentary ethics basically on TikTok when it comes to Formula 1 Drive to Survive because they get very personal with the drivers. I think Netflix only films with them for 4 races a year, and they have way more than that. I would have said the number, but I don't remember. I think it's 20 something, 24 races or something.
Oh.
But yeah, they get really up and personal in the driver's business. George Russell, he races for Mercedes. He was having either a panic attack or a heat stroke one day and he went to a room by himself and then he closed the door and you can hear him heaving and his physical trainer or whatever trying to help him, and they're just at the door and you can hear the whole interaction.
Oh my God.
Because they stayed and they put that in the show.
That's kind of crazy.
And everyone's That is so.
Did they, unless they like asked him like, hey, we got this footage, are we allowed to do that?
I doubt it.
But I highly doubt Netflix did that. Like, come on.
They love the drama.
Oh, you know it.
And they already, like, he definitely already signed something to where they're allowed to follow him. So
100%.
whatever happens.
Yeah. Well,
Now,
that's crazy.
Allegedly, I don't know any of the business side of this.
Allegedly.
Don't
sue
beat
me.
up.
Don't sue me.
But if y'all want to give me a job at Formula One, I will do it.
I don't know anything about Formula One. I don't think I've ever watched like a NASCAR race or anything like that.
NASCAR is really fun. Formula One, they're different cars.
Yeah.
You can see
yeah.
anything. But
You've seen Cars?
I have seen Cars. That's about as much as I know.
You know, like the car in Cars. That's like.
Oh yes, the car.
Italian
Yes,
one?
I know the car. Oh my gosh. Yes, he's so funny.
The Italian one that is like.
Yes.
Francesco.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Luigi follow only the
Yes,
Italian.
he's that.
Yes,
he's that kind of car.
That's the kind of car he is. He races in the British series, and this is
Well,
the
of
European series. Even though they have 3 races in the U.S. and they have one in Canada and one in Mexico and Brazil too, I think.
Oh dang.
So they're all over the place, but they're one of the fastest cars in the world, if not.
No, I
the
mean
fastest. Like they're really really fast.
Yeah. No,
Like
I can
the
hardly drive my
drivers-
2014 Toyota Camry. Like, don't put me behind the wheel of one of these things.
Word, I don't have my license, bro.
Yep.
So yeah,
Millennial pause.
the G-force that's in these cars is absolutely so crazy that they have to work out their necks.
Yeah.
So that they can keep upright.
Not me.
It's crazy.
Go in one of those spinning things. Do they do that? You know, like astronauts, they put you in like there's this like thing and it like spins.
Oh, I've seen that.
And you're like,
They don't do that, but they have like an apparatus that attaches through their head, and they'll have like their physical trainer like pull weight on it,
oh my gosh.
and they have to like.
Yeah. Wow.
And you could see their necks straining, and I'm like.
Oh.
And
that's
when
weird.
they like go to events where they have to wear suits, they have to get specially tailored suits that'll fit
their necks.
Big old neck.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yep.
Bro, what?
And then the other thing with Drive to Survive is that they'll edit together 2 different race weekends. So they'll take like a reaction clip from one race weekend and add it as a reaction to something that happened in a different race weekend. And people can piece it together because the drivers wear like different like specialty hats and stuff that are for each race weekend. Like if it's their home race, they'll have like a special hat that somebody can buy, all this other.
Yeah.
So these people were like on TikTok were like, well, that's not Max like at this race because he's wearing this hat that was for this race.
Clock it.
So like they can't even get away with putting like reactions like that. But like that's so crazy that they're not continuously editing this. Like
Yeah.
like a
It's
totally
not-
different weekend, not even from the same
no,
weekend.
not even from, like, no. They're just, yeah, sure. I feel like Drag Race, which we'll talk about in a bit, does the like same thing, but I feel like sometimes they just like insert that to make the story they want.
Word.
But that's kind of gross. I don't like that.
Yeah, that was about all I had to say today. So about Drive to Survive, but watch your back.
Watch your back.
That's
Drive to
Max
Survive.
Verstappen, and that I'm pretty sure this is Carlos Sainz and this is Oscar Piastri, which I don't know when they was beefing, but that's the graphic they put in there.
Yellow blob and red blob.
Yellow blob.
I'm sure
red
this is
blob.
one of them.
Actually, that's papaya orange.
Oh,
That's
okay.
this one.
Good to
I
know.
think. Wait. Yes.
Or is it him?
It's this guy.
Okay.
And actually, it's this guy, but he races for a different team now.
Okay.
So this is his
Okay.
new team, and that was his old team. Okay, next.
So next we have RuPaul's Drag Race recap. So there was a new episode on Friday, and there was some drama that went down. So basically, if you don't know how RuPaul's Drag Race works, there's a mini challenge and there's a maxi challenge. So the mini challenge for this week was just like a little gag thing. They one of the judges was pulling a lever, asking the contestants questions and pulling a lever, and they were in one of those dunk tanks. So you pull the lever and then they drop if they get the question wrong. So the winner of this week's mini challenge was Jules Sparkles. And the winner of the mini challenge sometimes gets like a special thing for the maxi challenge. So the maxi challenge that week was a roast. So they had to like roast. There was a few people who came back who were like notorious villains of the franchise. So they were like roasting them all. And Jules got to choose what order everyone went in, which is like a big benefit, I guess. So if
oh my God. Is this the thing where he stole the other girl's jokes?
Yes. Spoilers ahead, but yes. Yeah.
I was not suspecting that was recent because like I don't get that much Drag Race stuff.
No, that was Friday. So you can click next. I've got some by RuPaul. We've got these are our main players. So up here on the your left, this is Ariete in the red, and then beside her we have Jules Sparkles, and then down over there we've got Lexi Love, and then we've got Susie Toot. So basically, Jules could choose the order. So she asked everyone, like, hey guys, what order do you want to go? Which was her first mistake, because now you're going to piss people off. Because if you would have just done, this is like the order, whatever, deal with it, then, you know, you kind of, it's not on purpose. So Ariete she's got some gorgeous looks, don't get me wrong, but she's not a comedy queen. She's really not. She's really not that funny, and she's been flopping in a lot of the challenges. So her and Jules are like besties. And she was telling Jules, she was like, I am really not feeling confident this week. It doesn't matter where I go, but I just don't want to go after someone who's really good, because then, you know, she's going to look bad. So Jules puts herself after Ariete. So when Ariete bombs, that will make Jules look better by comparison.
Oh.
And Ariete was real upset about that. So when they were at a little round table, like telling the judges like their jokes and kind of like workshopping with them, Ariete was like leaning over and stole some of Jules's jokes, like the beginning ones. So that way when Jules got up there to deliver like her actual roast, all her jokes were gone because Ariete was before her, and she had to just like improvise on the spot.
Oh my, so this is backstab after backstab.
It really is. So both of those two were in the bottom, which means, so the way it works is there's a winner of the week, and then there's two bottom placements of the week. And the two bottom placements lip sync against lip sync for their lives against each other. And the winner gets to stay. So these two, who were famously best friends, fell out this episode and now are lip syncing against their life. And spoiler alert, Jules did end up winning. So Ariete went home, which is, yeah. And then these other two little players. So Lexi Love is from Kentucky. Shout out. She is my queen. I love her so much. But yeah, she's from Kentucky. She's a playmate at Play Louisville. So Lexi was mad because Lexi, all she said was that she wanted to go last. But Jules put Susie in front of Lexi, and Susie is like a very good like comedy queen, and like everyone knew she was going to kill this challenge. So Lexi was like, ouch, that kind of hurt. Why would you put her in front of me? So then Lexi was psyching herself out the entire time and also got mad at Jules. So it was like siding with Ariete and being like, blah, 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 blah. And I really feel that because personally, my like head would be going 100,000 miles per hour if I was like, well, she's going to do better than me, and then I'm going to suck, and da-da-da-da-da. So she just kind of like kept like spiral of like anxiety. And then she ended up doing not the best. But yeah, Susie really did nothing. She was just kind of there. She was safe. She was just chilling, but chilling. She psyched Lexi out with just doing nothing. So yeah,
she's just good.
She's just good. So yeah, that's the drama from Drag Race this week. We had someone steal jokes, which is crazy. Like that's never been done before. That's crazy. So yeah, that's that on Drag Race.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I didn't think that was recently, but I was like no way.
Yeah.
I was like,
She fucked her over
planet
bad.
Are they stealing each other's jokes? This is crazy.
Yeah, she definitely screwed her over. But yeah, that's that on Drag Race.
Okay.
Oh, Aaron.
Oh, actually, hold on. We're just gonna look at this before. Wait, because I actually have something to say.
Oh, we can look at that. We can look at this while we do yours. Look at this. We'll just keep Miss Gypsy Rose up here.
Yeah, she gets to stay for a second. I was going to talk. What's time? How
are we doing on time?
Where are we at?
It's 5:05.
That tells me nothing. When did we start filming?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
It says, I hit start recording. I can say that.
Okay, great. Well.
Oh, okay. Okay. So. Right. Okay.
Right.
Right. Okay. So instead of doing anything specific on movies this week, we don't really have anything.
Yes.
But I did have one comment.
You guys watched a great movie this week.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. We watched The Graduate in class. It was actually
watched
okay.
A woman nunchuck her boobs with tassels on them. Okay.
Forgot about that part.
Oh my god. Why would you bring that up?
I completely
I
forgot
had wiped
about
that
that
from my
part.
mind, and now I'm completely re-traumatized.
I completely
was
forgot
like-
about that part.
I'm sitting in the room with a bajillion other kids and a 50-year-old man, and I'm watching this
Yeah.
woman
Like what?
assault this 20-year-old girl.
It was really.
with her breasts.
It was freaky deaky, but whatever. It was a good movie. It was like my favorite of the ones we've watched in cinema history.
Well, yeah, because it was actually, I don't know, entertaining.
And in color and in English.
Yeah.
So, you know,
We
that's
don't
a
have one
plus.
this week. No movie.
No movie, just
Midterm, though.
test. Okay. But we don't gotta be there till 9, so that's good.
Till what?
What?
It isn't.
It's from 6 to 7:30.
Yeah, we don't have to be there till 9.
Oh, until not. Yeah.
We don't have to be there
I thought you
for the
meant.
Yeah.
remainder of the class.
You got it.
It doesn't start at 9. That's not what I meant. Okay. So my point I wanted to bring up, when I was talking about the Oscars and stuff last week, I might have said that I didn't have anything against Zoe Saldana. I lied.
Oh.
I did not know this about Zoe Saldana, but I don't know why I said it like that. Other than the fact that she was in Amelia Perez and that
Oh,
movie
God.
that
Don't get me
movie was
started on that
awful.
one.
And she definitely shouldn't have won for that
Yeah.
movie. She is super weird around her race and ethnicity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for a while, apparently, she was very, like, that she wasn't black, and then she played a black woman in a movie.
She played Nina Simone.
Yeah,
yes.
she played Nina Simone, and then they put a fake nose on her.
Yep.
And then
Painted her skin darker.
Painted her skin darker.
Yeah.
And she had, false teeth, I think, too.
I don't know about the false teeth, but I definitely know that when she played Nina Simone, they gave her a prosthetic nose and painted her skin darker, which is yikes.
Yeah, it was really yikes. So I didn't know about that. So that's going to be my take backsies on me not having anything against Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, I mean, good job in Avatar, I guess, but
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sure, yup.
Hey, she was blue and green in those.
She was,
So-
but let's not paint ourselves darker, bro.
Yeah, let's
that's kind of
not.
That's not the vibe. Green, sure.
Blue?
Great, but I think we're good, especially for Nina Simone. Like, come
Yes,
on.
She did wear
That's
false
clean.
teeth.
Oh my
Prosthetic
gosh.
nose, false teeth, and darker makeup.
Good lord.
Oh, okay.
Good lord.
So not with that. So that's crazy. And they just cast somebody who, I don't know, even remotely resembles the person you're trying to portray in a biopic.
Thank you. Why are we casting her? I get that maybe she's she's like a big well-known actress, but there's plenty of big well-known actresses who are black and look more similar to, like, not that Zoe Saldana isn't black, but like are as dark as Nina is, and like
especially when
look like her.
She has such a complicated relationship
Yeah.
with even saying that she's black.
Exactly.
Or talking about her ethnicity or race or whatever. Like, it's so weird that I was like,
Yeah.
why
that's
didn't we
kinda-
actually just cast someone who's
that
like,
color already?
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna paint her skin darker, if it's that big of a deal to you, then just cast someone who's the same skin tone.
Yeah. Especially when in the movie industry, darker skinned women don't get as much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Airtime
Cast someone because they like, oh my gosh.
Like they barely have any chances. At least give them, like, this is a role for them.
Exactly. Why are you taking it away? Come on. Yeah.
Crazy. So, moving on to Gypsy Rose Blanchard, fuck ass ball.
Wait.
Oh shit.
You went back. It's okay. Nope. Shh. You're not supposed to see this yet.
Go back.
So, okay. Whoa. This is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. For those of you who don't know, this is the woman who her mom gave her Munchausen by proxy, and she ended up murdering her mom. And
her mom had Munchausen by proxy.
Wait.
She didn't give her Munchausen by proxy.
Oh, her mom had it.
Because... Wait.
I don't understand how it works.
I don't understand.
Her mom pretended that she was super sick so she could get money.
Yeah.
And she was not super sick. So she killed her mom. And I don't know what order the Munchausen by proxy is in, but Munchausen by proxy is something that's in there.
It's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere. So she murdered her mother, and she was just released from prison. And she, keeping in line with the mom lifestyle, because she just had a baby. Or is she pregnant, or she had her baby?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I think she had her baby. Keeping in line with that, Gypsy Rose Blanchard got a FAB. And for those of you who don't know what a FAB is, FAB stands for fuck ass Bob. So
Gypsy Rose Blanchard gave birth to her first child.
She did.
December 28th, 2024.
Yeah. Oh, December. Oh, okay. Yeah. So very recent. She's really matching the mom
share a
vibe.
birthday.
Huh?
You were almost share a birthday.
Well, that's like 20 days, Aaron.
Still, it's close.
Almost. Yeah,
closer than me.
Close enough. True. It's close enough.
How recent is the fuck ass Bob?
Their fuck ass Bob is very recent. This is breaking news. But yeah, so she's really fitting with the mom vibe, and I think it looks good on her. Honestly, I think she looks good. All right.
Oh my god.
That was not sarcasm. I was being so for real. I think she looks good. I think she looks cute.
She's definitely look worse.
Yeah, and there's people who really can pull off a fuck ass Bob, and we have not seen many of them in a really long time.
Especially that blunt of one and that short of one.
Exactly. People are always doing extensions now. They got wigs on or whatever, but we need some more people with short hair. Where they at?
Where are they?
Bring out the fuck ass Bobs. For women, Aaron, not you.
The D is fire.
And the D is fire. The FAB is fire.
Oh, that was crazy. I hated that.
Anyway.
Hey, so why did that happen? Why did she say that?
Because it was.
Because it was.
She's just a woman of the truth. That's a woman of the truth.
Him, didn't she?
She did. She's with another man now.
She's running through him.
She is. But I'm happy for her. If she's happy, I'm happy. I'm glad she's finally got her happy ending. And if that includes a FAB, I'm here for it. If her happy ending is this, then good for her.
Yeah. Originally when I forgot her name and I just said Joey King, which Joey King did play her.
Yeah, Joey King played her.
I watched that.
Yes.
And then Des from Austin and Ally is the murderer.
Yes.
The murderer guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm. Okay. On Hulu or HBO Max. It was Hulu. Yeah. The show on Hulu. It was really good, actually. Recommend. If you don't know about Miss Gypsy Rose, recommend you watch the show on Hulu.
It's called The Act.
The Act. Yes. Yeah. It was really good. I watched it when it was coming out. I was in a Mexican. When it was coming out. No, I was in a Mexican restaurant. And I remember my family were all eating, and I was like, oh, a new episode of The Act came out. I have to watch it. So I sat there in the Mexican restaurant on my phone watching. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's great. That's me. Anyway, moving on. So now we have a little recap of some drama we had between Trisha Paytas, Rosanna Pansino, Tana Mojo, and Joey Graceffa. So for those of you who don't know, I don't know if Joey has one, but basically all of these people have a podcast and they all have opinions on their podcast. So this all started with Tana. And Tana was on, I think it was her podcast. It's with two other girls. I don't actually know what it's called because I am employed, but Yeah, so she was on her podcast, and she was talking a lot about, she talked about how there's a YouTuber she knows who smoked her dad's ashes, which we'll find out later was Rosanna Pansino. And she was talking about her experiences on the Escape the Night set. So if you are out of the loop, Joey Graceffa had, I don't know, do they still make seasons? I feel like
I don't know.
if they do, I don't watch.
But I was locked in for the first
so
two
was
seasons.
I. The first few seasons, it was good. Joey Graceffa had a really good show called Escape the Night, which is kind of like a murder mystery,
like
clue-based thing with celebrities, and it was pretty good. But not all three, so sorry. Tana Mojo and Rosanna Pansino were on Escape the Night. So Tana was talking about her experience on the show, and she was talking about how one time for one of the episodes she was chained to the ceiling in a freezer, and she was there with a random man in a mask, and the guy in the mask made a joke to her that was like, hold on, I have the quote, "This is my dream having you chained up," which is very weird. If that happened, that's so strange. That's kind of gross. And whatever. So she was saying all this stuff about how, the YouTuber smoking her dad, and saying how she thought it was cannibalism, and then now this Escape the Night claim. And then so she goes on the Just Trish podcast, Trisha Paytas' podcast, and she's talking more about it. And they talk about both those things: the YouTuber who smoked her dad's ashes and the Escape the Night tea. And then, as kind of like a response, Trisha Paytas has Joey Graceffa on her podcast. So her and Joey are talking about it, and Joey kind of dismisses it. He's like playfully is just like, oh yeah, whatever, but then Tana is upset about that. So he like offers a statement, and then they read the statement on the next episode of the Just Trish podcast. But then Rosanna gets involved, and she films an emergency episode of her podcast while she's on vacation. Is it really that deep? She films an episode while she's on vacation in a towel, in a what's it called? In a robe, and she's just got her computer and she's just filming on vacation. So she's talking about how she did smoke her dad's ashes, but those were his last wishes. He wanted her to do that. And Tana had claimed that that was cannibalism, and Rosanna was very hurt by the fact that she would be called a cannibal. And she was also upset because her and Trish were friends, and she was kind of upset about, Trish airing this out on her podcast. So then Rosanna claimed that Tana had the least screen time, was in a bad mood the entire time, and she also claimed that she was completely lying. So that's kind of her side of the story. And then in another episode of her podcast, Trisha apologizes to Rosanna in tears and is like, I didn't want this to be a big issue. And in my opinion, why does any of this matter? I don't know, but it's news. And if you want to listen to it, here it is. I think that all of these YouTubers I like them all, but I think sometimes we just get into drama that is just, does this really need to be aired out in front of everybody? This could have been an email. This could have been a text or two.
Yeah, was Tana's thing mostly because she felt uncomfortable in the situation? And
yes.
She felt like she was stuck in the situation?
Yes, she felt that she was uncomfortable and she was stuck. But Rosanna said that she was not locked in. Mm-hmm. So Tana was like, oh, I was chained up and da-da-da-da-da. But Rosanna was like, we would not have locked you in. We would not have locked the door. So it's really like a who do you believe in this situation? But also, I don't know, I just feel like...
Yeah, especially something that happened a while ago.
Yeah, this has been what? I don't know. When did they came out a long time ago, Escape the Night? I don't know. That's a Google question. But yeah, so that's kind of the drama. It's not anything crazy, but
it
is
started
drama.
In 2016.
Okay.
And it had maybe 4 seasons. Wait, let's...
Dead air.
Dead air.
Dead air.
I don't know how many seasons.
It's okay.
It's okay, but it started in 2016, and there's probably not more than 4 seasons. Yeah. So this was drama from at least 5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. It's why are we bringing this back up? You know.
Why are we talking about it?
But that's their prerogative. They have podcasts and they can share their opinion just like we can. Because who needs more opinions on the internet?
Because we have mics available to us.
Of course, we have them, so we might as well share.
Yeah, for the free. So. Yeah.
And then next, I think, is you.
This is me. So, my TikTok and my social media focus of the week is a TikTok clip that's from one of the Bratz movies. I actually don't know which one it is, but it's this clip of you know, the Bratz girls are hanging out, they're everything, and apparently they were really stressed out about something. And Miss Girl introduces Gertrude.
This is Gertrude.
This is Gertrude.
This is Queen.
And she comes to the door immediately. Hello, I am Gertrude. Deep tissue massage.
Hello, I'm Gertrude. Like, okay. She's like so cute. She is giving C-word. She is. Yeah, she's cute.
She's giving, and it's the worst animation possible.
It really is.
It's really bad computer.
It looks just like this. This is not even pixelated. This is just what it is.
And I just think it's so funny and so awesome. We can definitely put it in so you guys can get the full effect. I don't know how.
Yeah. I ordered some major tension relief.
Huh? Hello, I am Gertrude. You call for in-room massage.
3 in-room massages, actually.
Excellent. Who first?
She is.
Aaron, we'll have you edit in hello, I am Gertrude. But yeah. I can't find, I don't know. It doesn't say. I think she was just on the first one because I'm on the Bratz official wiki right now.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm not sure. She was just on the first one.
On Bratsy.
Bratzfandom.com/wiki/Gertrude, actually.
That's Gertrude.
She has her
wiki.
She has her own page. Thank you very much.
God.
Oh, wait, her first appearance was in Survivor 2006 and her last appearance was To Catch a Thief 2006. So, Brat.
You know you can play
Brat
stuff on the
movie
TV
Survivor.
too, right?
We can, but we didn't come prepared.
We didn't come prepared.
And that's on us because this is our first visual episode, so give us a break.
Okay.
Give us a break, guys. We're still getting the hang of it. It's going to be cuter later. Like, don't you worry.
Yeah,
It'll be the production.
We gonna fix it.
Yeah, production will be much better. Don't you worry.
And I just wanted to take a second to acknowledge the Bratz movies as a whole. Do I remember a lot of them? No, I was like 4. But I know they had a lasting impact, especially since this is happening right now. And that TikTok
it's coming back
found
around.
Gertrude again.
I'm glad they did. I really am glad they did. Hello, I'm Gertrude.
Like, it's so funny. The choice they made with the accent, I don't know what it's supposed to be.
I don't either, and I'm here for like speech impediment representation.
Oh,
I think that's a thing we need in this day and age. So I'm living for Gertrude. I don't know about you, but I'm living for her.
Oh, okay. Work.
Okay. Anyway,
that's all I have.
That's all I have. So I guess
we're ending on Gertrude.
We are. So she's gonna tell you bye too. But thank you for another wonderful episode of the Eastern Popgress.
Goodbye. I am Gertrude.
I zoomed in on Gertrude.
Okay, good.
I was like, it's fine.
Goodbye. I am Gertrude. Turn up.